Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine, Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine, Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine.
Hare Krishna. International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, Sridham, Mayapur, welcomes you all in today's Mayapur Live English Talk Show. So today we are having 4 speakers who will talk about Mayapur Tourism. We all know that Mayapur is a beautiful place situated, and together it is called as Navadvip. It's situated in West Bengal, Nadia district. So we are taking a very interesting topic, Mayapur tourism. Devotees worldwide come visit Mayapur and are very eager to know about Mayapur. So this interactive talk show will let us know what is Mayapur, what is the means to explore Mayapur. So today we have His Grace Gopijanavallabha Prabhu, who is leading Mayapur Tourism Department. He's there to facilitate your wonderful tour to Mayapur. He joined ISKCON in 1996 in Oman. He worked in Emirates Airlines tourism field and came to Mayapur in 2005. With his enriched experience in tourism, he started a journey here, Mayapur Tourism. And he is working day and night tirelessly to entertain, facilitate the devotees visiting here. Pilgrims, thousands and thousands of pilgrims visit Mayapur every year, and he is the one who is facilitating their arrival and making their trip as memorable. The next speaker is a very senior devotee in our International Society community, His Grace Sarvadrik Prabhu. He's a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. He joined ISKCON when he was a young boy, 18 years old. He dedicated his whole life in serving the mission of his spiritual master, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON. His Grace Sarvadrik Prabhu stays here in Mayapur for several years along with his good wife Sudevi Mataji, and is very inclined toward the visitors, pilgrims and devotees who visit Mayapur. He visits along with them several times for giving good sessions to know about the relevance of these pilgrim places. The next is Shyama Gopika Mataji, who is the wife of Gopijanavallabha Prabhu. She is helping her husband in this tourism project. She heads Mayapur.com, the website which takes us deeper and deeper into the Mayapur glories. She is a very senior devotee resident in Sridham Mayapur, and she is darshan guide also in Mayapur Tourism Department. The next with us is Lalasmai Mataji. She joined ISKCON in 2002. She was residing in Sydney, Australia. Still residing. She still resides. She is from Sydney, Australia, and she is an enthusiastic guide. Whenever she travels, she wants to inspire and encourage and help the visitors about Mayapur. So I welcome all of our audience viewers who have joined us here in Srila Prabhupada Pushpa Samadhi Mandir Auditorium, and also the live audience who are watching us on Mayapur TV live on Facebook and YouTube channel. So I would like to start our journey of these series of questions on Mayapur Tourism. So Gopijanavallabha Prabhu, because you are heading this department for a long time, more than a decade, so can you please tell us about the history of this wonderful department and what inspired you to lead this tourism department?
Hare Krishna. I would like to thank you first of all for giving an opportunity to participate in this talk show. And yes, way back in 1996, I got to know Krishna consciousness in Oman. And when my child was born, and we visited Mayapur one time, and we were really enchanted by the beautiful ambience and the deities over here. And we thought, I had a desire that I will come one time to Mayapur and reside here. And subsequent to that, we moved on to Dubai. I was working with Emirates Holidays. And one time in 2005, I heard there's an opportunity to serve in Mayapur Dham. And I came to Mayapur Dham, met with the concerned devotees, and they asked me to take up some service. That time I joined a department called SMPDC, which is a project of Mayapur. But later on, for some reasons, it was dismantled. And then I met with Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj, and with the guidance of Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, they know me as a tourist consultant in Oman and Dubai. So they asked me to start the tourism department. So that's how it started off. And so tourism office was built. We started in a very simple way. We used to take care of the visitors who come by the bus from Calcutta, and we used to meet them at the Gada Park and guide them to go around the campus. And slowly started off like that. Then I wanted to start off with the packages. As a tourism means it's a package where we arrange accommodations, transport, guided tour. So we started a one-night package, 2 nights packages. And then slowly it developed to a lot of events. We started conducting events like wedding, other events. And we also got the boat, and we decorated the boat with the cover and seats, so that boat tours became very popular. So we did the boat touring. And recently, we're also having the foreign tourists coming by the cruise ship. So we are able to serve them also. This is how it started off.
Wow, it's so exciting. So please log into mayapur.com to know more about tourism. You can write us at tourism@mayapur.com. So I'll go towards Sarvatik Prabhu, that as you are handling or you are serving as a speaker in various Gaur Mandal Parikrama, so can you please explain about this Gaur Mandal development and that why it is important to organize such tours for Gaur Mandal Parikrama?
Okay, thank you for a nice question, Prabhu. When people go on tour in other places in the world, they go to London, and they want to see Westminster Abbey. They go to Paris, they want to see Eiffel Tower, New York, Statue of Liberty. Mayapur tourism is so much more, because you get spiritual benefit. Just coming to this place, for example, we say Ganga. Ganga is a river. If we analyze, we can say Ganga is H2O. 2 molecules of hydrogen, 1 molecule of oxygen. It's water. But is that all Ganga is? No. Devi Sureshwari Bhagavati Gange. Shankaracharya said that this Ganga is goddess. There's a spiritual aspect to Mayapur that shouldn't be neglected. And when we come here, we touch that spiritual aspect by the process of we say tourism, or in Sanskrit, parikrama, wandering around these spiritual abodes where great sages lived, where they worshipped, where the Lord himself came, where the Lord was born. Here in Mayapur, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, such an extraordinary place. Can we compare coming to Mayapur to any other place in the world? This is Adhorya Dham, where God is simply giving mercy. Come, sing, dance, take prasadam, associate with devotees, and go back to Godhead.
Mayapur.
Mayapur is so wonderful. Most wonderful place. Just full of mercy. And when we wander in the sacred places, especially under guidance of devotees that serve in Mayapur Tourism, we are able to understand the spiritual significance of Mayapur. Such a wonderful place. Everyone should come. No one should miss. At least put it, we say in English, put it on your bucket list. Something you must do sometime in your life. Come to Mayapur and do parikrama. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Sarvati Prabhu, for inspiring our viewers to plan their visit to Mayapur and contact Mayapur Tourism Department. Sarvati Prabhu emphasized on the point and the relevance of the holy places. So I would like to ask Shyama Gopika Mataji, because you are tourist guide, plan tours, so can you please tell to our audience that what are the holy places in Mayapur for which you conduct this tour?
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu, for this wonderful question. Okay. See, Prabhupada envisioned that Prabhupada said that this is my place of worship. Mayapur is my place of worship. And Prabhupada also envisioned that this will be the budding spiritual city with 50,000 residents staying here in this holy dham. Naturally, when devotees are coming to Mayapur, when the pilgrims are coming to Mayapur, they really wanted to know more about Mayapur. And then Mayapur Tourism actually serves as a platform where we can connect people coming to Mayapur to actually what is in essence Mayapur. As Prabhuji was, Sarvadrik Prabhu was saying that like in essence Ganga is H2O, but then by giving them a chance, but by any sense giving the tourists, the pilgrims an opportunity to do any type of devotional service in Mayapur Dham by the way of tours or whatever it is, so it's very, very special. So in that way, this Navadvip Mandal, actually this is Navadvip Dham Parikrama that we are doing. We are taking the devotees on tours to Navadvip Dham, but instead we say that this is a Dham Darshan tour, 9 islands tour, and depending on the different guests and their requirements. For example, they are just new, they are coming first time to Mayapur, so we make sure that they at least visit the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we give them this Antardvip and Simantadvip tour, which is a short tour. So basically 10 to 1, so it's not much, that it's not a long time, and devotees would like to, the people would like to take this tour. And we make sure that they go and at least they offer obeisances at the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya and visit Chaitanya Mat and Rajapur Jagannath Mandir. So this is the Simantadvip tour, and we give a short tour to Koladvipa. See, Navadvip is 9 islands. So these are the terms like Antardvip, Simantadvip, Godrumadvip, Koladvip, and these things. We slowly explain to the guests what are all the islands and what are all the places that we will cover, and depending on their stay and depending on their requirements, we tailor make these packages to Navadvip Mandal tour. But it's really a very soul fulfilling experience for us in Mayapur Tourism, because I would like to share one experience of a guest. She came 15 years before to Mayapur from South India. So basically I am from South India and I am Tamil speaking. So when devotees come or when any guests come from South, I would like to take them on tour so that they are more comfortable in their language. And then they are just doctors and they are new to Mayapur. And they came to our office and then they said like, we are from South India, I wanted to go on a tour. And I wanted to see what are all the places here. Basically, people know that this is ISKCON Mayapur, this is only the campus. But apart from the campus, there are many holy places around this. Then I told them that like I will take you to these places, and then they said they can. And then I was explaining to them in Srivasangan about Srivas Thakur, one of the members of Panchatattva, because they didn't know much about Panchatattva. But recently, they came back after 15 years. And then they came and they said like, our first visit to Mayapur, we can never forget. You took us there and you made us to sit there. It was a new experience for us as doctors, like, we were like a small kids. We were sitting in front of you and then you were telling all these things. This really made us like, we should go more deeper into the understanding of this. And then they got connected to temple, ISKCON temple in Chennai, and then now they are chanting and they have become devotees. It's so fulfilling experience. Like.
One thing, aren't tours available in many languages, like in Hindi, Telugu,
Yes, Prabhu.
Bengali, English, Russian?
Yeah.
All different languages are available, no?
Yes, Prabhu. We have different guides speaking different languages, and according to their needs, we take them on.
Good,
tours.
excellent.
Yeah.
What a wonderful realization. Now I can understand that why these devotees are serving tirelessly, because they are getting such a feedback, such heart-touching feedback, that how these visitors, they still remember after 15 years that that was an enriching experience. So I would like to go towards Lalasai Mataji, that I understood from the introduction that you are taking care of cruise guests.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So are they receptive, or in such a short time they are coming? So do you think, what do you think that attract them most in their visits?
Yes, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for giving the opportunity, and thank you so much for Gopijanavallabha Prabhu, so give me that service. Since the TOVP came, so when they started, I have somehow other desire. I want to go to Mayapur and do the tourist guide. I had that desire. So when I came this time, so I frequently come to Mayapur. So when I came this time, I'm staying more longer, so 2 months. So since I came here, I've been knocking all the doors for give me some service. We do book distribution in Sydney and we do preachings. So I didn't get any response from anyone. So one day I met Gopijanavallabha Prabhu and I explained. So Prabhu said, okay, you just come, I will see. And then after 2 days, Prabhu sent me a message that you have to do tourist guide. There are tourists coming. I said, wow, suddenly it happened, So first day I went with Tara Prabhu. He was doing the tourist guide, so I was next to him and listening everything. So I will know at least a flow, what he speaks. So, and after that second time, I have to go with alone. So when I go with them, I first receive them, I introduce myself, and I said, welcome to the headquarters of International Society for Krishna Conscious. And then I explain about what's a Mayapur, and who is me. I explain then how's a Mayapur, how many devotees live here, and then what their activity they are doing. And we have a school, international school is affiliated with the Cambridge University. As soon as they say, they surprise, wow, you have, there's facilities available. And then I start taking them to, Prabhupada Samadhi. I start to introduce who's our Srila Prabhupada, founder of this movement. And then I go inside the temple, I explain about, and then we start taking to the museum. That was the interesting part, because 11 years Prabhupada achievement timeline in, diorama form is there. Then start to explain about so. And they were so impressed about Srila Prabhupada. They didn't expect it like Prabhupada achievement at the age of 70. Came to West is 40 rupees, $8. And it was so amazed. Then I take them step by step, explain, and what is his Prabhupada main is service is to take the order of his spiritual master and go to the West and give this philosophy. And then when we come to there is a one case is all the books, So book present, I explain about our principal books of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And then I explained about the Gita, how it is by reading the scripture, there are all our anxiety, stress go away. This is an empowering, best of knowledge, best insight, best philosophy, best principle. And if you read this book, you can make best decision in your life. And once I was remember, that after tourist guide, everyone finished that day, I sold 4 Bhagavad Gita, they bought it, and then Srila Prabhupada.
so they can.
And we have the interviews of the guests who have come to Mayapur and Mayapur Tourism's different packages and the activities of different tours.
We can get some sound. It won't be very good sound, but at least people can follow it. Is that okay? I'll use the camera mic because the sound from the amplifier is not coming. So we can at least get sound from the mic, which is not clear. It picks everything up, but you can hear what people say. Huh? We can turn these fans off, yeah.
If the sound is good, this way,
It's good to rotate to everybody.
No, your mic is not as clear, at least when it was going directly. Now every mic is the same because we're taking sound from the speaker. Yeah, everybody just go as you were going before, and we'll just pick up your sound from the speaker here. So it sounds okay. It'll sound to me the same as it sounds to you. Yeah.
Put off the fans.
Yeah, we'll put the fans off. It'll be good.
Okay. So we were discussing about the question that what are the different packages or services you offer. So you were telling about the 9 days packages.
Hare Krishna. Mayapur Tourism offers 1 night, 2 days package. The glimpses of Mayapur. Discover package is 2 nights, 3 days, and we have customized package based on how and the package means we pick them up from the airport or station and tour for the local Dham Darshan, and we have puja for them, and they also go on a boat ride. So these are the packages. We also have corporate package. We have corporate package, we have wedding package, we have education packages for students. So based on the audience, we have customized packages are there.
So there is a wonderful opportunity to come and stay in Mayapur and explore the divinity. So next I'll go towards Sarvadrik Prabhu. We are in Mayapur, there is a huge number of community devotees. So like you, yourself, Tara Prabhu, they came forward to
Make this opportunity useful for preaching purposes. So can you please advise our thousands of community devotees that how can they utilize this Mayapur tourism as an opportunity to preach?
So many people are coming here to Mayapur. My experience is that people that I'm in touch with in Delhi, IIT students, NIT students, congregational members, base groups, they come to Mayapur and they want to see the area of Mayapur. So every devotee can participate in this wonderful system of parikrama, to taking devotees out and showing them these beautiful places. Now if you want something organized, best thing is to contact Mayapur Tourism, because they're going to have a package for them, pick up, no anxiety. How to get to Mayapur, where to stay, where to eat, what to see, Ganga, Navadip, all the different islands, completely stress-free. Mayapur Tourism. So every devotee can participate in this by encouraging people to come and take advantage of the system that's already set up. If it's just a few devotees, friends, family, we should take them out and give them the opportunity to experience Mayapur. Because we shouldn't misunderstand that Mayapur is simply a tour, like taking a tour somewhere else in the world. Because we understand the Dham to be, we say Mayapur Dham, because this Dham is not different from the Lord Himself. When the Lord comes, He says, Sambhavami Atma Mayaya. He comes here by His own divine potency, and the Dham comes with Him. When a powerful man of this world, a president or prime minister, goes somewhere, security is there, family is there, news is there, the TV crew, 100 people travel with him. So when Krishna or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes to this world, his associates come, his dham comes, his own abode comes. We don't see that because our eyes are covered. Like if I look at the sun, I can't see the sun. The clouds are covering the sun. Are the clouds covering the sun, or is my vision covered? The sun is never covered by clouds. My vision is covered. So because we haven't advanced sufficiently in spiritual life, we see the Dham, some coconut trees, some places to live, some rickshaw wallahs, some dogs, some residents. This isn't the Dham. Dham is exactly the abode of the Lord, like deity. If we analyze the body of deity, wooden deity means cellulose. Brass deity means copper, tin, and zinc. If we analyze copper, tin, is this deity? No, Pratimana Hitumi Sakshat Bhajandanana. He's directly Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why don't we see? Premanjana Charita Bhakti Vilochanena. When our eyes are anointed with the salve of love, when we make sufficient spiritual advancement, then we see Dham as it is. One time, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said to his disciples, did you see? Did you see? The Panchatattva just went by on doing Harinam Sankirtan. Did you see? We didn't see. But pure devotee is seeing. He's seeing Dham. He's seeing the Lord. He's seeing the resonance of the Dham that are present here. That mercy is available. So how to participate? Encourage people to come. Anyone can do that. Talking to your friends on the phone. When will you come? When will you come to Mayapur? What did I say to you? One day, standing in the streets of Delhi, why don't you come to Mayapur? And here he is. This is how we encourage people. This is how we encourage people to come to Mayapur, get the mercy. Hare Krishna.
So we can see that Mayapur Tourism offers the association of some senior devotees who are uncovering our eyes and letting us see the real Sri Dham Mayapur. So I'll go towards Tara Prabhu as he's managing some cruise services dealing with foreign tourists. So you are guiding these foreign tourists. So I'm sure that there must be some different experiences and some challenging experiences also. So can you please share some interesting stories about handling Mayapur Tourism cruise services?
Well, these boats that are coming, these are people coming from different countries, typically America, Australia, South Africa, UK, and these are alternative tours, not the typical tourist path that people take when they come to India, Golden Triangle, Taj Mahal, and Jaipur like that. This is people that are looking for an alternative experience, and typically in any group of 25 or 30 of them, we find that some of them are actually have some spiritual inclination. Otherwise, how is it that they've come to Mayapur? It means there's somebody. Somebody is there that has the blessing to come to this most sacred place. So that's the first thing that I appreciate, is that Mahaprabhu has invited these souls to come here, and I see that my job is to make sure that they get some information and they have an extremely positive experience, and that their curiosity is further aroused about what is this Krishna consciousness, what is Bhakti Yoga. So when we take people on the tours, we try to speak to them in a way which is very relatable. Sometimes we try to tell a few jokes so that they feel very much at ease. And we always offer them the chance to ask any question at any point during the tour, and we try to give an honest response to that question. So my goal when I'm giving the tours is that I want people to leave Mayapur with an extremely positive impression of Srila Prabhupada, of Krishna, of Lord Chaitanya, of Mayapur, and then I will consider that my job was done successfully. So towards that end, if at the end of the tour, when we're offering the people a book, if people are eager to get, yes, I want a book, I'm eager to know more, then that's a good sign that people's hearts are open and they want to know, okay, I don't know what this is exactly, but that was a positive experience and I'm interested to learn more.
Thank you very much for encouraging and inspiring our audience to come and visit Srila Mayapur and avail the services of Mayapur Tourism Department. So next I move towards our Shyama Gopika Mataji, who is expert in handling these tours. So Mataji, can you please encourage our visiting devotees? We have thousands and thousands of visiting devotees you please encouraging them that can they also get a chance to serve the guest?
Yes, we have an example here, Lalasamai Mataji, who is a visiting devotee to Mayapur, and then she is directly engaged this time in doing these services. So as you see, like, when I came to Mayapur, when we took up this services with Mayapur Tourism, actually when His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, who is my spiritual master, when we started this department, so he said like, you are all servants here, no? That should be your thing. And whoever entering the campus here is the direct guest of Lord Chaitanya and Srila Prabhupada. So don't see that he is just a pilgrim and he is like this. So your thing is to give them. And then very nicely he said that Srila Prabhupada, in one of the conversations, he said, for devotees, when the devotees were struggling to build this Mayapur in those initial days, such a lot of struggle, so that time Srila Prabhupada said in one of the conversations, as I heard, that for devotees, Ganga is enough. So they can come and sit peacefully and chant. But this entire structure that we are making, it is to attract all the people to come. People from different backgrounds, when they come, so they need all these facilities. So they can stay nicely and then they can come and worship Lord Chaitanya. So the purpose of Mayapur is this, to connect the people who are coming to Mayapur to Lord Chaitanya. And he also said that like once Srila Prabhupada said, develop this Mayapur city very nicely, and the people of whole world will get attracted to Mayapur, and you can sit here and preach to people around the world. So, and we are seeing that this is happening now. So as the devotees who are residing in Mayapur, our community devotees, and also as devotees who are coming to Mayapur, so this is also one of should be one of our mission also, like each and every one, just by giving a smile to the people, whoever is coming. So this, any devotees who are coming to Mayapur, just tell them that, oh, Hare Krishna, welcome to Mayapur. So this touches their heart. So we request all whoever the devotees, if you are coming to Mayapur, please come to Mayapur Tourism Department. We have a lot of services. If you are a Kirtan singer, you can come and join our Ganga boat ride, and you can do Kirtan and inspire, and different languages speaking. We sometimes, when Chinese devotees come, we request Chinese devotees to come. Like this, you can come and then take up short period, long period. There are a lot of services available, and our community devotees also, they can come and do this service. It will be very, very fulfilling experience for us. That we can see from Tara Prabhu's experience, and also from Mataji's experience, how it is so fulfilling.
Thank you very much, Mataji, for sharing an inspirational statement that our visiting devotees can also participate and serve in Mayapur Tourism Department. So next, I will go to Mataji,
yes,
because you are engaged by Shyamagopika Mataji for serving the devotees. So can you please share your experience as a visiting guest, how you are feeling?
Yes, Prabhu. When I visit here, I was surprised for Mayapur. It's like a complete package. So everything is available. You don't need to go out and search one department separate, but tourism can provide it everything. Especially now they introduce the tourists coming from the travel agent from Calcutta, and they visited Mayapur. Like Tara Prabhu said, it is not by chance. It is by arrangement of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when we welcome them, we give the explanation about the Mayapur, how it is, everyone come together, and our movement is about the love and gratitude to Srila Prabhupada and all our Acharya, Parampara, and disciple succession. When we explain them about that Srila Prabhupada is teaching, and how Srila Prabhupada has built the TOVP project, that TOVP is going to open in 2025, 2026. Then I explain about them, and they are so much impressed, because most of them, when they come, somehow or other they know about Hare Krishna. Well, people are singing and dancing, And something they know about, if they come from England, they know about George Harrison. So they have some little idea, but they don't know exactly what philosophy is. Because most of the people, they know in their mind is religions mean people are fight, kill each others. But when we present Srila Prabhupada's philosophy all about love, in the love how you can attain God, there is a 4 level. You can approach God. One level people approach God with a fear. Like if you don't worship that, what will happen to them. One level people approach God with a, kartavya, duty, because of God has give this. I said to do them, God give us a daily bread for you, gratitude, you go to the church and you say. Another level people approach God with the kama, desire. The last level, the highest level, people approach God with the love. When you approach with the love, that is known as bhakti yoga, I explained them. And from that love level also, there are different levels, You have a Shantaras, Sakyaras, servant. So when I explained about the Shantaras, I explained that, people know that there is a God. He is there, he is great, I'm here, They don't have no relationship. But apart from that, other 4 levels are, there is a passive relation, or active relation, not a passive. You start with, God is my loving master, I'm a loving servant, how can we have a relationship? So when I explained them, they were so impressed. They feel that, is that this type of religion one exists, which is only about love of God, Then I even explained them about when you go and see the temple, you will see the deity form. Because as soon as mostly they know that God is impersonal. Then I said even Bible mentioned, men are made image of God, isn't it? So God has a form. So yeah, they take it when they come to the temple after finish, like Tara Prabhu said, they go with something they take. In their heart, they have some transformation, I could see that. And they will say, thank you so much. You have given us so much thing, And then books and prasadam and touching the Arudhya Dham, then Mayapur, definitely they will change something.
So thank you very much, Mataji, for serving the devotees, pilgrims, that they are coming here. You are serving so nicely to them that they are so deeply thanking you for your services. So we would like our viewers to have the same feeling of that gratitude derived from our visits and facilitating our devotees through Mayapur Tourism. So next I'll go towards Gopijanavallabha. As we know that TUVB, the world's biggest temple, and it is attracting so many devotees worldwide. And so many foreign devotees, they are coming, even those are not devotees, but they may become devotees, so they are very much inclined. Apart from these visiting devotees' help, what are your plans to facilitate them? Because every day there are so many devotees coming. So how will you meet this demand?
Wonderful question. As you rightly said, the TVOP is coming. Even before the TVOP is fully manifest, today we couldn't come into the Samadhi because the whole area is crowded. So we have more service. So we need helping hands, and all departments in Mayapur is growing so nicely by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's all getting manifested, like Bhakti Thakur said in his book, that 500 years later, the whole place will manifest. The buildings will come, residents will come, devotees will come, stay. That's exactly happening now. We are able to see that. And that way, and also Prabhupada said, Mayapur is the Tirupati of the East. So this is exactly happening right now. And we need a lot of helping hands. I appeal to all the devotees coming far away, wherever you're staying, come down to Mayapur. You got a great opportunity to serve in Mayapur. And we have the whole system of training also. We're also training tour guides. So we'll help you to learn more, and you can participate in anything that you have in mind, and we can help you to be in service. We need helping hands, you're right.
I would like to extend my hand to Gopijanavallabha Prabhu that I would also like to serve in whatever capacity I can serve this Mayapur Tourism Department. Although my office is very near to the Mayapur Tourism, but within heart I was so far away, I didn't know that this is happening. There's so deep things are happening in that department, Mayapur Tourism. It is facilitating so many devotees and also facilitating the visiting devotees that please come and participate in serving all. So we need more and more hands to bring this Mayapur experience as the loving experience of all. So I'll go to Sarvadik Prabhu that I observe that there are so many groups of devotees, they come, visit the same places again and again, and they think that Mayapur is that much. But in Goromandal, there are so many other places which Mayapur Tourism is organizing visits for long distance. So in experience they feel, oh, it's too far, we are for a very limited time period, how to go, how to manage. So can you please share your experience for some far distant place with Mayapur Tourism?
Many devotees miss out because they think Mayapur means, okay, I did Ganga Snan, I took a bath in Ganga, I saw the cows, I saw the elephants, I saw Radha Madhav. That's amazing, that's wonderful. But there's so much more. Did you go to Godrum? Did you go to Navadvip? Did you go to Simantadvip, Jagannath Temple, Rajapur? There's so much to see. In one month, you can't see everything. There's some places, I know Prabhuji very kindly invited me to go see amazing Jagannath Temple. One devotee, I'm forgetting his name. He carried Jagannath.
Jagadish Pandit.
Jagadish Pandit. He carried Jagannath all the way from Puri because Jagannath became as light as a feather because he wanted to, because even Jagannath wants to come to Mayapur. And when he got to Mayapur, the deity became so heavy, I'm not going anymore, I'm not leaving Mayapur. Such a beautiful deity. No one knows about this temple. If you take a poll of these people, right now, there are tens of thousands, there's probably 50,000 people outside these doors. How many have been to this temple? How many have been so fortunate to visit that temple? How many even go to our temple in Rajapur, a miraculous temple? In Navadvip, the place of worship of Jagannath Das Babaji. The Dameshwar, Sachi Mata was staying there. Simantadvip, Godrum Dvip, Nishingapali, Suvarna Bihar, Harahara Kshetra, Swananda Sukhada Kunj, Surabhi Kunj, so many places. And Mayapur doesn't just mean Ganga and Mahaprasad and Radha Madhav. That's everything, but there's so much more. If you want real taste, sign up and go on these wonderful tours. Or you went to Govinda Ghosh's place, where Krishna is so affectionate to his devotee that he agreed because this devotee had no son, said, I will become your son. Everyone is interested in the fatherhood of God. So Krishna will become your father. He said, you have no son, I'll be your father and I'll take care of you. Govinda Ghosh became the father of Gopinath? Of Gopinath. And after Govinda Ghosh left this world, Gopinath would do his Shraddha ceremony every year. Gopinath is dressed in white, he carries staff, and he only eats khichdi for 2 weeks. And all the devotees come and relish this wonderful, loving relationship that God has with his devotees. Who can taste that? Only devotee who goes there. It's a 2-hour drive, right?
Yes,
yeah. 1.5, it's a long drive.
Yeah.
People, it's off the beaten track. There's so many places like this. And how will you know about it without the facility of this wonderful Mayapur tourism?
Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita tells us about these wonderful stories and pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with his associates. These are the places where we as a Gaudiya Vaishnava should visit and realize the importance of that place. I'm grateful to Mayapur Tourism who is organizing the tours to these places. Srila Prabhupada in his purports write that you take this train and then walk for that distance, that much kilometers, you drive for that much. So then you will reach that place. But Mayapur Tourism has simplified the whole journey of Gauramandalam. So this is the glorious, glorious, glorious contribution of Mayapur Tourism to ISKCON Mayapur. So I'll move towards Tara Prabhu. You are coming up with so many devotees visiting at so many visiting places. And we are sitting here in Srila Prabhupada Pushpa Samadhi Mandir auditorium. It's so nicely constructed. So are you bringing your guests here also, Srila Prabhupada Samadhi Mandir?
We typically will meet our group just near the housing area and give them a little briefing about the campus, 700-acre campus, and the plans for the future spiritual city, and who's living within this ISKCON community, 7,000 devotees, and we give a little bit of the demographic breakdown. And then the next spot that we visit will of course be Prabhupada's Samadhi. And we are very intent on giving them an appreciation of who Srila Prabhupada is. And it's very interesting that, you know, some decent percentage of the visitors that are coming on these boats are somewhat elderly, in their 60s, 70s. So I'm explaining the story of Srila Prabhupada. We visit first of all the Samadhi, and then we go up to the diorama, where it's an exhibition of Prabhupada's life. And we're explaining how Srila Prabhupada appeared in Calcutta and was educated at Scottish Churches College and met his guru, that amazing first meeting with his guru, and he received the instruction to go to the Western world and share this spiritual philosophy, this spiritual culture. And then at the age of 69, and these are the same age as these people, at the age of 69, he crossed the ocean on a boat. And one of the people just stopped and said, he was 70 years old. I said, yes, he was 70 years old. And they were just struck by how this person, to get nothing for themselves, just to benefit others, sacrificed so much. And they can appreciate it, what it means to be 70 years old, and how he crossed the sea, and they're very impressed. So this is also our job. Our intent is to help them to appreciate that in the midst of so many teachers who are compromised, there is still this teacher who is pristine and pure and empowered by God. And they come off with that appreciation and that understanding. So yes, visiting Prabhupada's Samadhi is an integral part of the tour, and introducing them to Prabhupada. And then of course we leave them with one of Srila Prabhupada's books, where they get to meet Prabhupada more.
Thank you very much, Prabhu, for encouraging our devotees to know about Srila Prabhupada Pushpa Samadhi Mandir. And I believe that our viewers must have started searching out the tickets for coming to Mayapur, via train, via plane. They started reserving the tickets. So I would like to ask Shyama Gopika Mataji, what is the best time to visit Mayapur? How's the weather? Because these questions must be piled up on your WhatsApp, so you can answer your audience.
Yeah. The best time to visit Mayapur is, of course, the festival period, and Mayapur 365 days is a festival. So anytime you come to Mayapur, some festival is happening. But we suggest the people who are coming for the first time, and we tell the devotees that you come during a little off-season period when there is not much rush, and mostly not during this Gaurapurnima festival time, which is happening now. And if they want a relaxing time in Mayapur, and also the climate is good, then from October till February is good. And again April, because in India, holiday season for the children will be in April and May and June. So that is also a good time, even though if it is summer, then we have our guest house, lot of AC rooms are there, and then they can come. April till June is is also a good time.
It's mango season also.
Mango season, and then we have summer festivals in Mayapur. So Ratha Yatra will be there. So that's a good season. But one thing that I would like to tell that like in Mayapur, as I said, it's always a heavy rush. So write to us in advance. You're planning your trip, write to us well in advance so that we can cater to your needs and we can really make things more comfortable for you. So please write at least 2 months in advance, and especially if you are bringing a group, because group means we want all of them to stay in the same guest house. So better write to us 2 months in advance, and then we can make all the arrangements for you so that your stay is most comfortable and peaceful.
So, Lalasai, my Mataji, the viewers who are attracted by Shama Gopika Mataji's words, they must be planning accordingly. So, they must have a genuine concern that how our elders will be taken care of. Because we have so many islands, traveling, boat rides, what facility or how we can make them comfortable, the elders who can walk properly with these boat rides and so many things, places to visit. Do you have any special arrangements for them?
Yes. Within the campus, we have now this e-rickshaw facility, and also for physically challenged people, we have wheelchair facilities within the campus. And we have our tour guides who will help, especially if really these elderly devotees who are physically challenged, if they want to go on boat ride, then we arrange the e-rickshaws for them to go to the boat, and in the ramp they can go by wheelchair and like that. And we have the vehicles, we can arrange vehicles accordingly. And then our tours basically starts from Mayapur. So in the wherever guest house you are staying, the vehicles will be there. So you just come out, you get into the vehicle, and then you go on the parikrama, and nothing to worry about prasadam. So timely we will arrange prasadam in the places where they are going. So it's not that there's a rush that they have to come back. So, and also if there is any special need, so we always request them to inform us well before. No? So we can arrange. Sometimes when the family comes with kids, so they may say that we want milk in the morning. So we try to arrange that for them. So, and then there are so many different needs. For example, devotees coming from South India, especially, they say that like after some time I need some little South Indian prasad. So we arrange that type of prasad. So all these are possible. So nothing is impossible, and we are here to facilitate all these things for you.
So Mataji answered maybe in a better because you're serving for me. Yes. So it's very encouraging to know that in this Mayapur tourism is not only offering the facilities like, okay, you have your book your tickets, okay, this is your room, this is the key, just have good time, have a nice day. No, they're taking care of their personal needs. They're asking, requesting you time to book your reservations in advance so that they can facilitate your personal needs, to make your focus more towards spirituality, not just with the nice food and nice room. The desire is to facilitate your experience with spirituality. So that is what Mayapur tourism expertise is. So I'll move towards Gopijanavallabha Prabhu. That I personally feel that as we are discussing about the wonderful activities of Mayapur tourism, there must be many devotees worldwide who are watching this online. They also want to contribute, but they are not physically present as a visiting guest. So how can they support your Mayapur tourism department?
Viewers who are, whenever you're visiting Mayapur, we are there to serve you. And while you are away, you want to be connected with Mayapur, you can do a couple of things. One is that you can talk about this wonderful service and help people who are planning to come to India to make sure they visit Mayapur. Maybe they're visiting the hometown or visiting some other place. Tell them about this wonderful place and ask them to contact. It's just one email they will write, tourism@mayapur.com. So we are there to help them out, right from picking up from the airport, arranging accommodations, ensure they have a good experience. This is the main thing. So wherever you are, you can stay connected and you can share your ideas and suggestions. We'll be happy to help them and implement in our services also. So everybody can participate even if you're far away, and also support different projects of Mayapur. You know, the Gauramandal, Prabhu talked about the Gauramandal tour. When we go with a big group, we need a place to, for the washroom or a hall. So there is plan, Jayapataka Maharaj wants to build so many places, every place, a hall or something like that. You can help do that also. So this is one option.
Thank you, Gopijanavallabha. And as we Sarvati Prabhu, I would like to ask a question in relation to the experiences of the people who hear from you during these tours. Can you please share some of the happy faces experiences?
Yes. I'd like to add one thing to what Prabhuji is saying also. Is that in the old days, I first came to Mayapur in 1976. And there was no facility. We were camped out on top of the long building. The building wasn't finished. They just had tarps over and we had our sleeping bags, and the tufan came, windstorm came, blew everything off. The temple room was so full of mosquitoes that devotees would dance just so the mosquitoes didn't eat your feet. And people go, there's no such thing as bottled water. Pizza? Impossible. But Mayapur has become so comfortable for Westerners. India gets a bad rap for devotees coming and not maintaining their health, getting sick, getting ripped off, getting cheated, not having a good time. Everything is organized so nicely here in Mayapur because of this Mayapur tourism. Everything's taken care of. From the moment you get off the plane to the moment you're dropped off at the airport, seamless experience. No hassles, no stress, eat nice food, be comfortable, enjoy the Dham, and come back spiritually strong. So this is Mayapur tourism. And being with devotees, yes, I was also fortunate, I'm not so expert as these devotees with the tour boats. But as Mataji was saying, they come, they look around like, what is going on, what to expect? This is the Hare Krishnas. This is the Hare Krishna place. What will I expect? And they meet nice devotees. And they come in the temple and say, beautiful temple. What will their experience be when we show them TOBP? They're inconceivably happy just to visit the present temple. What will their experience be when they come to TOBP? Heaven on earth. More than the Basilica, more than Rome, more than Westminster Abbey, TOBP will be famous all over the world, and we need to be ready, which brings us back to Gopijanavallabha Prabhu's point. We need help. Tens of thousands of people are coming already. Tomorrow is Gaur Purnima. It took me 20 minutes, it's a 10-minute walk. It took me 20 minutes to navigate my way because there's so many people here. What will it be when TOBP opens? And how much opportunity we have to see people's faces light up with happiness, to meet the Hare Krishnas, one-on-one, to see how we live, to see what is our worship, what is our philosophy, read our books, like Mataji's so expert distributing books, Prabhuji distributing so many nice books. We can impact people in such a positive way just by meeting them. And all we have to do is wake up in the morning, chant our japa, and go out and preach. They're coming to us.
Yes.
Not have to live in a van, don't have to travel hundreds of miles, no austerity, take prasadam, chant, dance, and preach. Because thousands of people are coming to us. They want to hear from us, and we're ready for them. Hare Krishna. Jai Sachinandan.
Jai Sachinandan. So, Sarvati Prabhu emphasized on a very important aspect that we should come forward to preach, we should come forward to assist, facilitate the visitors. We all are hosts, and we are awaiting with so many guests arriving to Mayapur on a daily basis. So, Tara Prabhu, I would like to request you that can you please share some encouraging statements to our viewers, to our community devotees, that we should be proactive UVP is coming up, we should be proactive and let's join Mayapur Tourism as per their capacity. Please encourage us.
Yeah, devotees, we have a sacred duty. Somehow we're blessed. We're living here in Mayapur by the grace of Srila Prabhupada and Mahaprabhu, and we have some appreciation, some affection, some love for Mayapur, and we have to take it as our duty as hosts of all the people who are coming, that we want them to have an extremely positive experience, and based on that positive experience, they'll be encouraged to invite their friends, their family members. So according to our own capacity, we can participate in Mayapur Tourism, and if our schedule is too full, then we can also act as good hosts by welcoming the guests in a respectful, friendly, warm, kind way, and in this way make Mayapur a very memorable experience for anyone who comes here.
Being the Mayapur Tourism Head, Gopijanavallabha, can you please add some encouragement to these statements?
When we inaugurated the tourism building, we had invited all the senior devotees, and His Grace Pankajangari Prabhu was there. Renanivas Prabhu was there. And Pankajangari said, now that we have a tourism department, every citizen or every devotee living here, all has to become tour guides. I can see what he meant now, because other time it was very early, 15 years back, and now I see we need that. Recently, I would say that this evening at 4 o'clock, we had guests from Israel, 40 guests who came from cruise boat and Israel. Last week, again, we had guests from Israel. And today we had one more ship with French devotees, French people. So we just called a few community devotees who speak French, and he said I would be there, and he was there. Similarly, we have a devotee who does IT things, fixing of computers, His Grace Asaf Prabhu. I spoke to him, I told him the Israelis are coming. He and his family, they come forward, took care of the whole needs. So when they see somebody from their own country, they feel very happy. So like that, we want all community members to come forward and meet the guest. Also, one more thing is that Jayapataka Maharaj was saying that every visitor who come, if we only say, Hare Krishna, how are you, where are you from, they feel happy. This is the simplest thing that we can do, so that they feel that we are welcomed in Mayapur. Normally we see that we are always in a rush, but just take 1 second and say, Hare Krishna, how are you, where are you from? They're happy.
It's so pleasing to the ears that we are the hosts, and whenever some guest is arriving to our home, we become very cautious how to take care of them, what would they like to eat, what they like, where will they be visiting. So if this feeling of tourism, if this feeling of Mayapur tourism, if we all the thousands of residents of Mayapur imbibe in our hearts that yes, everybody is my guest, so I should also join Mayapur tourism in whatever capacity. It's not like we are enrolling ourselves and just coming at the door of Mayapur tourism every day, but at least we should be like cooperative with Mayapur tourism, because these are the people who are the first and the last ones to show their faces to the guest. They are the ones who receive them well, and they are the ones who say bye-bye to them. So I would like to request everybody, online, offline, wherever, so please join Mayapur tourism, please encourage Mayapur tourism, please support their tireless efforts in bringing an enriching experience in the lives of millions and millions of living entities on the planet. Thank you very much to Mayapur TV for this broadcast live on Mayapur TV Facebook page and YouTube channel. I would like to deeply thank all the Mayapur tourism team who are here at the most peak time of the year. The next day is Gaur Purnima, but because they considered this activity as the most priority activity to let the world know about Mayapur tourism, we are here to facilitate your arrival and make your experience wonderful as these devotees are. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Tourism@mayapur.com, Mayapur Tourism Facebook page, 9733578071 or +919733578071. WhatsApp number. Mayapur Tourism building is located next to Chakra building. So please visit